Welcome to NGU Fitness. I'm Joe. All right, so sorry for the lack of updates, but my wife has been keeping everybody updated via our family Facebook page or my NGU Fitness page. So I'm going to be reading off of some notes here because it has been pretty crazy last couple of days. So as you know, and if you're watching this, you know that I was suffering, or I don't want to say suffering, but I was going through cancer. I was going through it. Goal accomplished was to get it out of me and have surgery. That surgery took place on February 14th at 7:30 a.m. What an amazing OR staff and recovery team that I had during that first 24 hours. So surgery took place February 14th, Valentine's Day of all days. I was up later that day or into the next day walking up and down the halls. Now, if you watch my previous video, you'll know that what they did is they, luckily they were able to go in laparoscopically. So I have 4 holes in my stomach. And what I thought would have been a 5mm hole down where the other hole is, not so much. That scar is probably about a good 4 inches long. So dealing with a little bit of pain in that area right now. So that's 2/14. 2/14 was the surgery. 2/15, I was up and walking on a regular med schedule regimen, taking pain meds and meds just to make sure that nothing, there was no clots, blood thinner, things of that nature. Up and walking again. My amazing wife, can't say enough about what she's done for me during this whole process, not only leading up to this or even the previous years and all the years that we've been married, but even more so in that through sickness and then through health. We've definitely lived it, and she's my motivator, my push to keep me going and keep me moving. So on the 15th, I was up 3 times that day walking. That was less than 24 hours after having surgery. Now, keep this in mind. I just did have my bum hole cut out of me, and I have a scar back there about 4 inches long. And I'm walking up and down the halls with her motivating me the whole way, and her just telling me, you can do this. I know you can do this. And really, in our family, it's about, and if you haven't caught on now, it's about never giving up. We don't give up. We keep pushing through and just keep going after whatever it is. So we knew what the end goal was. February 16th, believe it or not, I got released from the hospital. I was supposed to be in the hospital for up to 5 days. I was in the hospital for literally, got there Tuesday morning at 5:30 in the morning and was released Friday morning by 9, a little after 9, probably 9:30. So I wasn't in the hospital that long at all. So as you can see, that all those prayers, all those things you put onto the universe, everything that you guys have done for us and prayed for us and putting things out in the universe and good vibes and everything, I mean, I can't say enough for that. I went into this and I told my wife, I said, I'm not staying more than, 3 to 4 days. And sure enough, I was there from Tuesday and released Friday morning. Friday we came home. Kind of just really took it easy. We have a downstairs TV room, rested in there for a while, off and on. Again, pain meds, trying to control the pain. The pain only gets really severe when I shift or move a certain way. Now, I say shift, but I'm technically not allowed to shift. But if I brace myself, when I elevate myself either with my heels and my arms to move or shift the bottom to a different location, I do experience some pain when it sits back down on the sofa where I was sitting. Now, 2/17. Now, just think about this. I had surgery on the 14th. On the 17th, my wife put out there, I think you'd be more comfortable upstairs on our recliner sofa upstairs. In my mind, I knew that was her telling me, hey, you need to do the stairs. I know you can do this. So I said, all right, let's do the stairs. Went over. They had told me that I could do the stairs whenever I felt comfortable because my recovery and the way everything was healing up was really ahead of schedule. Everything was healing up, and every time they would come in, they would say, everything looks great, you're healing great, minimal drainage, which means that it was the drainage that was coming out, was it actually healing? So we did the steps. I did the steps up and down 4 times on Friday. I'm sorry, on Saturday. Saturday also too, I allowed her to talk me into taking a shower. As you can see, I haven't shaved probably in a good, since Monday morning. I haven't shaved since Monday morning, but she did talk me into getting a shower. My biggest ordeal was I was worried that Now, if you take a shower and you get out of the shower, it's nice and hot. I didn't want the shivers of getting out of the shower and worrying about, having the shakes because I did have the shakes several times when I was in the hospital, not from medication or anything like that, but more or less from taking IVs out, taking a catheter out, walking for the first time. My legs would tremble for a good 20-30 minutes after those specific events. So on the 17th, she actually got me again. I was upstairs again. I got the shower. I've been eating really great food, taking multiple walks and laps around the house. We have 2 Labradoodles, and the littler one, he's a jumper, so he likes to jump on people. He literally walked along my side like a guide dog as I was doing laps around our first floor of the house. So it's kind of nice to, for them to actually recognize too that, hey, Daddy's not feeling too well. And, as the dogs, they're just kind of just the nature of them and knowing, the sixth sense of them knowing what's going on kind of is amazing as well too. So they just kind of walk laps around with me in the house, which was pretty cool. And then, so that leads us to today. Today is Sunday. Now, if you think about this, I haven't even had surgery yet a full week. I had surgery on Tuesday, and here we are at Sunday. Now, is the pain, it's sometimes unbearable? Yeah, but I found out that the pain is because I'm not one to just sit around. And what I've been doing is I've been sitting around and laying around since Tuesday morning. My body's not built for that. I've got aches in my shoulders, little cramps in my feet, things like that, because my body is not being so inactive. So what I continue to do is I just keep walking throughout the house. We're supposed to have a nice day here this upcoming week, which is very strange. We might set a record here. It's going to be 58 degrees where we live, where in the middle of February, we're usually buried in snow and or having to shovel out, tons of snow. So there's true blessing too that we're not having a winter like we normally would have to have right now. But, so that's where we're at. Surgery happened on Tuesday. I'm feeling pretty decent. I'm not taking my pain meds. I'm taking my pain meds. I could take them every 4 to 6 hours. Every 6 hours is what they have on there. I'm trying to time it out now, like every 7 hours, kind of wean off of that. And also 2 Tylenol in between that, which I'm weaning off of Tylenol too, because as you guys know, I would take supplements, fitness supplements, things that do my body good internally without thinking about it. But when it comes to like medication like Tylenol and different pain medications, I'm not too thrilled about taking those kind of things. Even though they do help the pain, I'm just looking long term of, I don't want the damage that it's doing to my body or my liver in that sense. Now that I've rambled on for a good 8 minutes, I'm going to let you go and just know that I want to thank you all again for all the prayers, putting things out to the universe, all those good vibes. They have gone way above and beyond of what I expected. Like I said, I got it in my mind that I was going to be home in 3 to 4 days, and there it was. All right, I'm Joe with NGU Fitness. Stay along for the journey because this is not over yet. This is only the beginning. Now, I want you to take away from this, if you have not already, that every day is precious. Every second, every minute, however you want to look at it, is precious. Make sure that you make an effort to truly show emotion, and when you tell people that you love them, more than that emotion of making them feel that, physically show them how much you love them. Make them physically feel and embrace how much you care about them, because the next day is never promised. All right, I'm Joe with NGU Fitness. As always, like, share, subscribe, and never give up.